Good afternoon. Welcome to Northern Maine. As you guys can probably see, we get another snapper project here. This one was pretty rough. It's been sitting abandoned in the woods for about probably 20 to 25 years, as near as we could tell. This came from the place that I formerly worked at. Used to be a snapper dealer. It was a place where I actually got familiar with these. She's kind of rough, but amazingly I cleaned all the moss and the debris off in it, and it's actually still solid. The deck is not in bad shape at all. I don't remember what the story was on this when it got parked, but so obviously something major had happened to it. I don't know if it was with the drive system or what, but the motor would still turn over in this thing about a half or 3/4 of a turn. You couldn't get a full revolution, but it was actually still mostly free. So the other night I pulled the cylinder head off of it, and as you can see, it was full of corrosion. And I'll set that down there. As you can see, it had all the carbon had basically fallen down into the bottom of the combustion chamber. The amazing part of that is, let's look at the cylinder wall in that thing. There's almost no corrosion down in that cylinder wall. The valve's still open and closed freely. So I'm going to do the only thing there is left to do, and I'm going to clean that up just a little bit, and I'm going to put the head back on it. We're going to see if this thing will start and run. I've got a carburetor here I can stick on it. I think that would be kind of cool to see if this thing would actually still run. If it does run, I'll go from there. There's a couple of pieces missing off of the chain case underneath. Other than that, it's mostly complete. And I'm pretty sure I could probably make this thing mow some grass again if I wanted to. I do have enough pieces and parts here to reassemble it, so time will tell. I'll be back and we'll see what happens. Well, welcome back. So here it is. This is going to be kind of rude and dirty, trying to make this whole thing run. I got the cylinder head back on it. Did a really crude valve job on it. Cleaned all the corrosion out of the head and off the top of the piston. Don't know if the magnetron works or not. I took the carburetor off my 3081 and stuck it on this thing. I changed the flywheel on it so I could bolt that electric starter on there to start it. I put oil in it, put some gas in it. I'm going to set you guys down here and let's see if this piece of crap will start. Let's try that and see if that'll start. Maybe this will surprise me. That's pretty amazing. I can't believe that thing runs. Motor sounds pretty healthy. I got to put the other flywheel back on it though. That flywheel there is off in a synchro balance engine, and that thing is vibrating extremely bad. I don't think this engine that's on this is a synchro balanced engine. And also when I pulled that flywheel off there with a ring gear on it, all the magnets fell out from underneath of it, so that thing is severely out of balance. Other than that, I don't hear any knocking noises from it. I don't know what happened to this machine originally, but apparently it must have been something to do with the chain case underneath, the one that slides back and forth, because the clutch is going off in it for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I noticed the yoke was completely worn out on it too. Maybe the stupid thing quit driving and the guy gave up on it. I don't know. Anyways, that's pretty cool that runs though. I may put this thing back together. I've got some, I think I got a muffler and stuff in there I could put on this. Well, anyways, I guess that's enough. We resurrected this one too. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Northern Maine Productions. It is now 4 years later. Decided to make an update to the video that I did in 2022 on this 30083. As you can tell, it's not quite as rough as it used to be. I have quite thoroughly gone through this machine. I took this machine completely apart actually and completely refurbished it. I wouldn't necessarily call it a restoration. It's not perfectly like brand new, but it's probably as close to new as you could get with a machine that was as rough as this thing was. I mean, this machine was pretty derelict. Sat outdoors for, never mowed a blade of grass for just about 30 years. Sometime around 1995 or 96 was when this machine got parked. So the motor don't look quite so done for anymore. It's got an exhaust system on it now. It also mysteriously gained electric start while it was in the process of being restored. That is a different engine than the one that was on here when I did the video in 2022. I've used this machine, I've probably run it 15 or 20 hours this summer probably. I've mowed basically just my lawn right here. I've never taken it anywhere and mowed. That's not why I built it. I want to keep it here at home and just use it to mow this lawn here. So yeah. Notice we don't have any booster cables or tools out here. That's because we don't need any today. I'm going to do this kind of the same way I did it in 2022. We're going to actually start it up and run it. It's pretty easy today. And obviously it drives now too. When I was doing the first video in 2022. At that time I wasn't 100% sure what had happened with this machine. I couldn't remember for sure, but my brother, who's now no longer with us, filled me in that it was missing clutch parts off in it, and the yoke was missing off in it, and the hub for the drive disc was missing off in it. And after I did that video in 2022, my brother came here and was looking at it one day, and he's like, oh yeah, he says, we took clutch parts off that and put them on another machine when he worked there after I had gotten done. I got done working up there in 1997, and it was there then. But this was a pretty unique opportunity to bring this machine back to life. I'm glad I did it. I don't have any regrets of doing it. I've used this all summer and it's worked very good. It's worked outstanding, actually. The only thing that needs to be done to it currently is it needs a new battery in it. I put the battery out of the old machine that I junked out, and I bought that battery around 2022. That battery that's in this is actually the original battery that I installed in the 2650 when I redid this 11 horsepower engine in 2022. This is the engine that I had revived and put on that old 2650 that I used to run here. So yeah, I thought this would be a pretty unique perspective right here. This is exactly where this machine was sitting that day in 2022 when I filmed it. So I'm going to tack this onto the back end of that original video, and we'll combine the two. I think that would make for a neat video. As you can see, I noticed the other day that this grip handle on the deck is deteriorating pretty bad. I'm probably gonna have to see about getting a different one to put on there. That's the original grip. I don't think they're available from Snapper anymore. But yeah, other than that, this thing's functioned great. I guess it paid to actually look at a service manual when I was putting this together and figure out how it had to be set up, because the drive system works absolutely perfect on this thing. I've had numerous ones of these machines. If you put this thing in the roll position, it will actually roll. A lot of machines won't do that. And it shifts just, I was really worried about this. If you remember back when I was redoing the transmission, I had some questions about that hex drive shaft in there that was a little bit rusty on the transaxle. I've never had an issue with this. This thing shifts like butter. It shifts really good. So no regrets there either. I knew that all that needed was to be cleaned up well and to be lubricated well. So far, I've been parking it in there on that wooden floor in my workshop, and there's no oil dripping out of it anywhere. I'm not seeing any signs of grease on the floor. So that's awesome. That means I did it right. So, well, I just thought I'd do a little update on this is all. I'm gonna end the video here, I guess. You all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following this project. Bye bye.